Hi everyone, welcome to Big Tiny Dreams. This is Joni. Excuse that. If you haven't seen my channel before, my house had a remodel start at the time of the pandemic. I had to kick my husband out. Watch old videos to find out why. But yeah, I'm left with this until I can afford to redo everything. I got pillowcases for windows, not for windows. I got pillowcases for curtains, and yeah. So just don't look at that, okay? I got my tablet here with a recipe from Pinterest. I've actually tried this before, but I wanted to make it for you guys. I usually don't try recipes ahead of time so that you see the real deal here. So if I mess up, you see that. If it tastes bad, you see that. And if it turns out good, then you get to see that too. So anyway, I've got the ingredients that I'm going to show. I'm going to put the camera down where you can see what I do as well. So hold on, and here we go. Okay, I am back. I'm making baked oatmeal. It's a pumpkin apple one. I looked it up on Pinterest because I like pumpkin and I like apple, and I know they're healthy. I'm going to use these oats that I got from Costco the other day. They're organic sprouted rolled oats. So they're supposed to be healthier, and I try and do, little bits at least to get healthier. So I'm going to use that. I got organic apples because I got the least expensive ones that I could find. These are Cosmic Crisp. I have never had these, but I've heard there's like the Dirty Dozen, as they say. I think that's what it's called, of different ones that you want to make sure that you buy organic. And one of those would be apples. I think apples, berries, things that are thin-skinned, I think. If I'm not mistaken, like avocados and bananas, you don't have to necessarily get organic. But anyway, I'm going to wash a couple of these and chop them up to go in the baked oatmeal. I'm going to double the recipe. I did that last time because the normal recipe or the regular recipe from Pinterest has you use a 9x9 pan. I have a bigger pan, and I want to have plenty to cut up and freeze. Also, after this, I want to make a blueberry apple one too. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. If I'm going to look up another recipe, or if I'm just going to, shoot from the hip, as they say, fly by the seat of my pants, see what happens, see what I come up with, kind of do some of the same stuff, but then do my own thing. I don't know. You never can tell with me. So anyway, I'm going to get the rest of the stuff together and get back with you guys. So hold on. Okay, I got my oven preheated to 350. It normally calls for 1 cup of pumpkin. You do eggs, the almond milk. Got the almond milk. Pumpkin. I think I'm going to put the eggs and almond milk in there first. Now, I see people crack eggs all fancy like. Or no, I don't know, maybe that's just normal. But, for some reason, I can't ever seem to crack an egg without it dripping all over. And I can't do the thing where I don't know, do it with one hand. I'm not that clever, unfortunately. Or nimble, whatever the word is for that. Anyway, so it would normally call for 1 egg, but I'm going to do 2 eggs. And I'm using my my Sam's Club pasture raised. Hold on. Throwing the eggshell in the trash over there. There we go. So I think I'm going to whisk that up first and then add the other ingredients and whisk it together. Let me rinse the egg off my hand. Okay. Let me get my whisk. I like the metal ones. I do have one that is made for like nonstick or whatever, but I probably need like a bigger one of this. But you know what? I feel like I got egg drip down my sleeve. I hope I didn't. So I'll show you guys. I'm just going to mix that a little bit. Then I'm going to add the almond milk. It calls for 1.5 cups of the milk or almond milk. I'm going to use, so that'd be 3 cups if I double it, because I am doubling this. This will be 2. Well, a little more than 2. I'm not gonna, I'll just do the other cup a little shy of a cup. Now it calls for vanilla, but this is vanilla flavored almond milk. So I will probably still add vanilla, maybe not as much, just depending on what you want to do. It's up to you. That's how I feel about recipes. You kind of, whatever you feel, you might change something up. It might not, it probably won't come out quite like what you would like, but it's still doable. I use recipes more as a guide, I guess you could say. I just saw my camera do something weird. I say camera, it's on my phone. But yeah, let me put this milk up. I'll be right back with you guys. I'm one of those weird people. I have to put things up in between. When I make a sandwich, I put it all the ingredients back up before I sit down to enjoy it. Not everybody's like that, but I am. And it's not that I'm like this crazy neat person, because as you can see, my house is still undone. But of course, I'd rather it not be that way, but when I make enough, I'll do enough, hopefully. Okay, so we got that. Let's see, the milk and I need 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and this is what I got. I showed this in one of my Costco hauls. It was the same price as other organic maple syrup, but I thought the bottle was so cute. I'm a sucker like that. Okay, let me get I'm just going to use the same measuring cup I used for this. So it calls for 1/4 cup, so I'm going to have to use a 1/2 cup. Let me see. 1/2. The dishwasher has worn off all the writing on here. So here we go. 1/2 cup of maple syrup. If you hear noises in the background, I do have kids. And yeah, they live and move around. So yeah, there's going to be noises in my household. But I can't always try to pick a day when nobody's here, because I might not be here then either. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Can't do it too much. I'll pour it on the floor. I will eventually pull the camera down and show y'all better. Oh, got the maple syrup. Now this vanilla here, Madagascar vanilla, pure Madagascar vanilla extract, I got on clearance a while back. You'll see it in my clearance or bargain playlist. Oops, I dropped my dish towel spatula here. So I'll put the camera down where y'all can see. Okay, I put 1 cup of pumpkin in. My camera's off kilter. I put 1 cup of pumpkin in, but being I'm double it, I'm going to do 2. I just realized the can is 15 ounces. 16 ounces would be 2 cups. So I'm just going to do the whole can without measuring the rest. It'll be 1 ounce shy of 2 cups. So I might just, I don't know. I might just leave it at that. Not worry about, I'm not going to open a whole other can just for 1 ounce of pumpkin. Because remember, I am doubling the recipe. I think I need a bigger whisk. Because as you can see, this is pretty full. I'm just going to kind of whisk slowly so I don't splosh it out everywhere. Oh. Okay, I got my apples there. I'm going to get my little chopper machine out. There is a bigger dicing thing, but I like the little pieces of apple in it. But if you want big pieces of apple, do big pieces of apple. I don't think it's going to make a difference, at least in my mind. It may actually make a difference, but I'm one of those people like, oh, it'll be fine. So I'm going to set that there. Some of y'all may not want to watch this part, but I'll probably fast forward it right about now. Perfect. Look at those little pieces of apple. Perfect. Just okay, now I'm just going to set this aside for when I add the oatmeal and all together. So it's calling for 2 cups of rolled oats. I have some in my bag over there. My canister is, I don't know if you can see that rolled oats there, but they didn't all fit in there, so I got them right here. I'm going to get another measuring cup. So I'm going to do 4 cups because I'm doubling the recipe. So there's 1. 2. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this without making a mess. Now I need some out of here. All right, let me set that to the side and get the rest of the, scoop the rest of the oats here. Just gonna grab this little scoop. So this will be my 3rd cup. Let me move this where y'all can see. This will be my 3rd cup of oats. So that's 3. The next one is 4, once we get it filled up. Now these organic sprouted oats at Costco, for that huge bag, it filled this plus the 2 cups, a little over 2 cups. So, and I think I paid $9.98 for it. So to me, that's a really good buy for sprouted organic oats. All right. So that's 4 cups right there. I'm just going to leave that in there. How about that? I like to use something like this to make sure I'm getting it right. That's 1. Now remember, I'm doubling it, so it's going to be 2 teaspoons instead of 1. 2. Okay, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So I'm going to do 1 full teaspoon of salt. Let me just wipe out the spoon. It just had baking powder, so 1 teaspoon of salt. I use the Himalayan pink salt, but I'm just going to use, I don't know, 2 or, oh, that smells good. I'm going to do about, I don't know, 1, because it calls for about a total of 2 teaspoons when you add the, it's 1.5 teaspoons ground cinnamon, 4 teaspoons of ginger, 4 teaspoons of allspice, and an 8 teaspoon of ground cloves. So I'm going to do at least 2. I'll do 3. That might be too much. It might be just right. We'll find out. But I'm sure it'll taste good regardless. This spurtle here, as it's called, I'm just going to make sure this is mixed up somewhat before I add the liquid ingredients. Okay, so now I've got my pumpkin, egg, almond milk. Ouch, something just, my knee went wonky. I'm going to add that. Going to stir this, and then I'm going to add the apple. I thought I might do some chopped pecans in here as well. It doesn't call for that, but I think that would be good. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how much, but let's see. This is, oh, it's already jumping in there. My 2 diced organic Cosmic Crisp apples. Now, I wanted to make another one, but we'll see, because then I have to wash all these dishes before I do another one. So I might do that in a separate video later. I'll at least have this one going. So now I'm going to set that here. Going to chop some pecans. I think about a cup of pecans might be good. Half cup, something like that. I'm going to do about a cup. I like pecans. They're healthy, tasty, and it's got that nice fall flavor to them, I feel. Even though it's not fall anymore. Who cares, right? You can have fall flavors in the winter. Now, I'm not all fancy with these. They're all going to jump everywhere. Trusty, whatever this thing is called. Put that there. I chop a little bit at a time because if I pour the whole cup out, they're going to go everywhere. And a few of them are already jumping off the cutting board, so I don't want that to happen. Now, as I said, I've made this before, but I didn't have pecans to put in it. If you want to put like pumpkin seeds or walnuts or whatever you want to put. Oh, as a matter of fact, I might add some chia seed to that. I have some chia seed. That might be good. Add some extra fiber and, healthy stuff to it. I think I might do that. See, sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do till I start doing it. Okay. That might be more than enough. I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, I don't know that I want to put more than that in there. Let me see. It'd be nice to make sure you get pecan in every bite. Maybe just a few more. Just a few more. So maybe about 3/4 cup is what I'm doing instead of a cup. Okay. Gonna mix that in. I'm gonna add a little chia seed. You don't have to do that. It doesn't call for that, but I'm gonna put these pecans back up because I'm not gonna use those. This is where I keep my chia seeds. I'm just gonna do 1 scoop. I think that's a tablespoon. I keep the scoop that I have from protein powder. I don't know if y'all can see, it says Orgain. And I reuse them for stuff like this. So, yeah, that'll be nice. If you think about it, chia seed almost looks like poppy seed. All right, this is what I use. I get a 2-pack of these huge ones from Costco for about, I think it's normally like $12.98 or something. And I got these on sale a while back, and I'm just now getting into my second one. So here we go. I'm just gonna, well, is that one not working? It's not supposed to spray like that. All right. I'm just gonna do this then, since it didn't spray like it was supposed to. It's avocado oil, so as I said, I try and do healthy things. So this is gonna be my healthy breakfast for the next little bit. All right, I do have a bad shoulder and tendonitis here, so I'm going to do the best I can. I'm not going to be able to film showing this go in the oven, but I can show you what it looks like when it comes out. Oh, let me see how long you put it in there for. Okay, it says for about 30-35 minutes in the oven. So let me mix this good since I have chia seed in here too. And I'm going to try and lift that to pour in. I don't know what size this pan is. I got this at Costco. I want to say when the pandemic was just starting to rage through here, and I didn't go anywhere. I bought everything online, and no, actually I bought it right before we had to lock down. This is getting on my fingers. Hold on. So it came in a set, and I thought, that is so pretty. I didn't have anything, nice looking for baking, and it didn't cost that much. It was a good deal. I'll put this in the oven and get back with y'all when I get it out and let it cool, show y'all what it looks like, what it tastes like. I would like to try and make the other one today too, but I don't know if I'll get around to it. I'm wanting to do like an apple blueberry one because that sounds really good. Of course, I wouldn't put pumpkin pie seasoning in that at all. Who knows what I'll put. I think I have an apple pie seasoning. I think I would do that. And maybe make a smaller one. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to show you all the baked oatmeal. If you hear sizzling in the background, we're cooking burgers on the stove. That's a whole nother thing. But here we go. I'm going to show you the baked oatmeal. Let me see. Can y'all see that? I can't find my selfie stick that I filmed with. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm going to just take my spoon and take a little taste. It's been sitting here cooling. It smells so good. Okay, it's a little crumbly, but that's okay. Mm-mm-mm. I used to say when I was little, not when I was little, when my kids were little, they do the little happy dance. They do the elbow like this. When they taste something good, I'm going to do my happy dance because this is good. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up, like, whatever you want to call it, share. And I'll see you back here next time. You guys be blessed. Bye.